Happy Valentine's Day, you guys! I'm like way overexcited. It's not because of the actual day, it's because I love Valentine's Day makeup, and I'm ultra excited that I got to use my Pat McGrath Divine Rose palette. It's so wonderful. Like, this palette just gives me all of the feels. And it actually went back on sale yesterday, and I think that they're going to have it back on sale again in March. That's kind of what I've heard. I don't know if that's true, but I love Pat McGrath. I love her quality. Her special shades especially, like, I love them. In any case, so I'm going to do this look for you guys today. Now, let me just warn you, the lighting when you get into that part actually sucks. Like, it's funny when you see people talk about how annoying it is when people that do videos talk about lighting, but it is actually bad. So sorry, I'm warning you. This is a real talk here. And in any case, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any things you want to see on my channel next, let me know in the comments. I definitely am always open to trying stuff. And if there's anything you've really wanted to try, but maybe you don't want to spend the money on, and maybe I won't because I don't want to spend the money on it, but if I can, I will. Just leave it in the comments below, and I love to hear what you guys have to say. And if you could, just like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, and ring the bell. And without further ado, check out this look. Okay, so now that I have my foundation on, and I use the Pat McGrath Labs in Light 3, I know it's kind of gotten mixed reviews. I actually really like it because sometimes when I don't need like a full coverage kind of foundation, it is really nice for just kind of thinly covering your skin, and then you can conceal out any things you might want to after the fact. So I did use that already, and I did use a little bit of Hourglass diffused light powder. Hang on, now that I've said that, I might be lying. Nope, it is diffused light. And I just kind of tried to put it on the areas that get a little bit oily for me. But now I'm going to take Hourglass powder and diffuse bronze light. Lots of Hourglass. I really like Hourglass. I feel like it looks really natural on your face, and you can't beat that. Apparently I turned off the light on this. Not helpful. So I'm just going to go into this with my Wayne Goss 2. It's just a cheek brush. I think other people use it for other applications, but I like it for bronzer, personally. And, so, just going to put it on. I put on cheek stuff really weird, so you may not want to copy anything that I'm doing in this sense, because I think I do it really strange. At least seeing what other people do. So, but I just like to kind of in big wide motions apply it. And I do this just for a little bit to try and even it out. Unfortunately, I'm getting two different light sources, and in one it looks okay, and the other it looks awful. Terrible, if you will. So, okay. Alright, well, the nice thing about powders is you can always cover it with more powder, so I will probably go back in after the fact and put maybe a little bit more of the regular diffused light. That way I can kind of diffuse that out, if you will. So, let's see here. Just doing the same thing to the other cheek. I kind of have like really, like, I have a really wide face, so for me this is one of my least favorite parts of my face to do, because I'm always afraid I'm gonna make it look bigger. So if you guys have any tips on that, on how to make your face look thinner, I know that's what contouring is supposed to do, but your girl's not the best at contour. Real talk. Like, I love eye stuff. I'll do eye looks all day. But as for the face, I mean, there's definitely people out there with far better skill that I wish that I were like. And there we go. Okay. Maybe I should have put a primer on. I didn't. This may be like a my failing type of thing. Not maybe. It will be a my failing type of thing. if it goes awry. But hopefully we can save it with the eyes. If nothing else, let's save it with the eyes. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to put that up. And then I'm going to add some blush. I am going to use the Ghost Collection Quad. Ooh. And I'm going to use... I actually think I'm going to use this one down here, which... Somebody just dropped something on my porch. It was creepy. Which was Strobe Blush Lucid Glow. But it kind of reminds me of another one that they already have out right now. So, in any case, I'm going to go into this with my Sonia G Face 2. I'm just going to kind of do the same thing. And go up. And just try to diffuse this out a lot. I was going to say a little, but let's diffuse it out a lot. Okay. And I'm doing the same to the other side. This lighting is terrible. Like, it's really bad. I'm really sorry. I will do something about this. Actually, I will. I have. It's going to be here tomorrow, so it should help. Whew, at least I hope so. Okay. And then I am just going to... In fact, I might even try and go a little bit lighter just to kind of save some face. So I'm going to take my Wayne Goss 25S and I'm going to go into Ethereal Light and try to like soften this area a little bit skis. Same with the other side. I'm having a little bit of a rosacea flare up right now, so that's why my cheeks look red through, like, all over. I've been using a product which I really like, actually. It does a good job of, like, clearing up your skin and making it look really nice. However, it's very, very drying to me, which does not help my rosacea or pretty much anything. I'm actually peeling around my nose, which hopefully you guys can't see, but it's totally happening and it's awful. So, and I'm going to take a different Wayne Goss that apparently I know it's the Airbrush Precision brush or something like that. And I'm going to kind of touch up around my nose because I'm really red and peeling. I mean, I can't do anything about the peeling and the flaking. It's going to look awful. But the redness, at least, maybe just try to tamp it down a little bit. So it's not so terrible. And maybe I'll do that one more time at the top of the cheek. Oh! See, and that's why I like Hourglass powders, because I feel they're kind of like a fix-all for your face. So if you have something go awry, you can kind of just go over it, and it will kind of, like, just fix the situation. I don't know. I have no better way to describe it except for it diffuses all of your situations that you may come up with. Alright, so now that I have all of that done, I am going to actually go into the star of the day, which is the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Rose. Oh, I love this palette, and I am, like, so creepy into it, and I have not used it nearly enough, so I'm super excited to use it today. I know that it went on sale briefly yesterday. I actually wanted to have this out yesterday, but I ended up having food poisoning, so thanks a lot, Taco Bell. Thanks a lot, Popeyes. I really appreciate it. It was one of the two. I don't know which one of you. I didn't really have a lot of Popeyes. I've not had the spicy chicken sandwich, and my husband got one. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to give this a shot. And then I was miserable. But I'm feeling fine now. It's awful. I'm 32 and I had to call my mom. I was like, everything's fine. In any case, so, just in case you haven't seen it, that was so rude. I was just like, I'm not even going to show you, just in case you haven't seen it. This is the inside, which may not look as special as it is, but I'm telling you, it's like such a great everyday palette, but at the same time, like, these special shades that she does them so well. I don't even know a way to describe them. I'm, like, wishing I could catch it. Like, they kind of, oh, there we go. Like, you can kind of see this one kind of gets a little different in different lights. Same with this one. They're just beautiful. They're just gorgeous. That's all I've got to say about that. Okay, so I've actually already primed my eyes. I used the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm trying to blow through this thing so I can try something else. So I am actually going to start with... Okay, well, there's no names on these. I knew that. I mean, there is inside the box, but I've already put the box somewhere else, so if I lost the box, I will cry, but I didn't. I know I didn't. So in any case, I am going to go in, and I'm not going to start with that one, actually. I don't know why I pulled this out first, but I did. I'm actually going to go, where'd you go? I'm going to hope that I can find this brush. Oh, it's right in front of me. It was already ready. But in any case, I'm going to take the, it's kind of like it's a shifty shade. It goes from like white to pink to kind of a gold reflect with it. And I'm going to put that above my eye right in the brow arch. Oh my gosh, words. Can we use them today? Or maybe I'll just let you guys guess everything I'm doing. I'm telling you what. Might be fun. Might be a good time. This might actually be a little too pink for there, but it's Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is about the pink. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Let's see here. You know what? Maybe I will see if I can bring you guys in closer to see what I'm doing. Well, that was a nice thought, but apparently my camera doesn't zoom in this mode, whatever that means. So, in any case, I will go ahead and go into this kind of purpley mauve. It's like a light purple mauve. Wow, it's coming up more true mauve on this, in this lighting, but it looks like a lot lighter in the light that I'm in. And I'm going to use my MAC, I'm going to use my Wayne Goss 3 brush. And I'm going to take that all the way up to underneath my brow highlight. And oh, it's just so pretty. So pretty. Like, I don't think she can make a bad palette. I mean, that's all there is to it. I'd love to see some different color variations. Now, this is like, you know, a pinks and purples and kind of, there's a little bit of peachish to it too. But a lot of her palettes are like reds and golds, and nobody does reds and golds like she does, but I would like to see in 2020 some different shades. Pretty much every palette that she does has at least one pop of gold and a pop of a color, and I would like to see a palette kind of like her original Subliminal that's all blue. I mean, it has other stuff in it besides blue, but it's got a lot of blue. I'd love to see like a green themed one like that. But I'm kind of obsessed with green, so that's just me. But I would really like to see it. I think that would be gorgeous. I think that she can do shadows, totally different than a lot of other people out there. I will say there's kind of a curve to them, because at first I wasn't crazy about, especially her matte formula. And in fact, I'm actually using the wrong brushes for her matte formula. I kind of think that cheaper brushes work better with it, like synthetic brushes. I am using a natural hair brush right now, but I am now regretting it. It's okay. It's going to be fine. I can always take a synthetic and kind of blend it out a little bit more too. But I just feel like they work with her shadows better. I don't know why. Or it could just be me, the application. I mean, everybody's different. The way that they apply things is different, so that could very well be it as well. But for now, let's see here. Do I have a synthetic brush that I haven't used to filth? I mean, this has kind of been used to filth, but it's not terrible. So I'm just cleaning it off on like a little towel here. I used to use like I don't know what they're called, like the color switches or whatever, but then I saw somebody make a point about it that I kind of had never thought about, which is that it could be really hard on your brushes. Now, if it's like these kinds of brushes, I don't necessarily mind, but for like my Wayne Goss and my Sonia G and stuff like that, I don't even want to take the chance on tearing those up, so I discontinued the use of that and just switched over to towels, because really, what is it? It's like 3 seconds to use a towel. It's not even a big deal. And there's a way to save some money. If you wanted one of the color switches and you were on the fence about it, just go get yourself a washcloth. Go get yourself a washcloth. Works just as well. And in fact, it might even work better. Okay. In any case, I am just trying to kind of help move this product around a little bit with a clean brush. And like I said, I do wish I'd have gone in with a synthetic as opposed to a natural hairbrush to begin with. I think that that probably would have helped. At least in my opinion. I know, everybody's different. Okay, so that's about as good as I'm going to get with that. Although I would like to lighten this up a little bit back here. Yeah, that's another thing I do sometimes when I've like really overpigmented a like specific part of my eye. I'll take, you know, a washcloth, or in this case, this is one of those Artis cleaning brushes, cleaning brush pads, and I just kind of lighten it up. Lighten up, man. And it works just fine. Okay, but I actually want to take some of that same color underneath my eye, and so I will just grab a little brushki. And I actually normally use this for my contouring my nose, but I need an under eye brush, so this is probably going to be a much better choice than a lot of the random things I've been picking up and using in my previous videos. So, okay. Ooh. When this is all done, I'll make sure I take a picture in a better light. That way you guys can kind of see how this actually turns out, because this is just doing nothing for you guys. Actually, if I could move my camera, you know what? Maybe a little better, maybe not. In any case, I might have just given somebody like motion sickness, so I apologize. Actually, that was kind of rude, because I get motion sickness when I'm not even moving, so I'm a good time. All right, the next color that I'm gonna go. That was my cat, probably knocking something off of my husband's computer area. That'll be a good time later. I'm actually going to go in with the color that's kind of like a deeper version of it, except for more, like, it's not a matte color. So, this one right here, which, I'm telling you, these colors look so different in different lights. I wish I could, darn it all. Well, wishes, dreams, wants, hopes. Here we are. Okay, and I'm going to actually use a different one. I'm going to use another synthetic brush for this. And just going in. These last few that I've used have all been from the Jeffree Star set. I know not everybody likes him. I kind of think he's crazy funny and over the top, which I find to be entertaining as heck. And actually, I really liked his eye brush set. Like, it's kind of the best of everything. So good job, dude. Just saying. And I can't wait. I'm one of those. I'm gonna get his new palette that's coming out. I was actually really hoping it was gonna be the Blood Money one that everybody was talking about, because he had it like what's the word? He had it, and there you have it. Whatever. In any case, copyrighted. He had it copyrighted, and so I was like, please be that green palette I've really been waiting for, but now I'm guessing it'll probably be next year for that, which is heartbreaking to me. Especially when they were doing that Shane Dawson series, and they had that emerald shade that was like the most gorgeous stinking shade ever, and then that girl was like, take it out, and I was like, who are you? Who are you? Why are you telling them to take it out? That's the worst choice ever. Sorry, that was really loud, but I actually like yelled at my TV. I was like, why? I called my husband and I complained. And, you know, I had a moment of butt hurt. It was like a real thing. And then when they did the video where they said they were going to make it a single or re-release it in the mini controversy, I was like, I had already got both of them, so I was like, well, I don't think that's going to happen. But I did think it was cool that they, you know, listened to the customers. And I know a lot of people called it a cash grab, but the fact that they were going to make it available in a single as well says that, I mean, it's not just intended to be a cash grab. They were trying to make people happy. But people have a hard time just being happy, myself included. Trust me. I know I'm one of those people. So, I'm not even telling you what I've been doing, but I've just been taking that shimmery kind of deeper mauve in deeper in my crease, I should say. And I'm just going to take that sort of clean brush that I used to diffuse out the first color and work those two together a little bit more. So I personally think that these shadows take a little bit more time to work with, but the payoff is so worth it when it's done. in my opinion. I know some people are not as crazy about that, but, and then some people are really good at working with them so they don't have any issues, and I just look like a cray-cray person, which I might be, but in any case, just kind of melding those together. No extra product on the brush or anything, just giving them some more mixing. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, if every brush I have could just stop shedding. Look at this. This is real. I don't know if you can see it. Of course not. Well, it was a nice thought, but oh, it's driving me bonkers. Okay, so I'm probably going to take, no, I'm not going to take that. It was a lie. I lied. I have all these brushes, and would you believe? It's kind of like having a closet full of clothes. I have all these clothes, and not a single one of them is what I want. How about that? That's like the struggle is real. And I'm just going to take that same color underneath my lash line. And I'm just going to diffuse out what I've got. I can't wait till I get another light. That's all I'm saying. Because it's weird. This looks like orangey red in the camera when it's like not even close to that in real life. So, I mean, good times. Thanks a lot. Awful sunlight that's not helping at all. But it's really strange outside right now. Well, it's not strange, but it is kind of weird. Like, there's snow everywhere on the ground. We got a ton of snow overnight. And, it's like, you'd figure like it'd make everything brighter and whiter in here, but it really doesn't. It's like bouncing in a weird way. I don't know. I ended up closing the actual blinds because it was just almost too confusing with all the light sources. Okay. So from here, I'm actually going to the store, and I am going to get some food to cook for my husband and the kiddos tonight. Like, two of my boys, they love steaks, and then one of my son with autism, he is really, like, he does not like certain textures, so he's not really for that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be making 3 separate meals for everybody tonight. But it'll be totally worth it, and I'm super excited. I can't wait to be with everybody and just have a really good Valentine's. And let's see here. I got my husband some stuff, and it should be showing up anytime now. Of course, it'll be my luck. Like, I've ordered stuff from Amazon, and it's going to be like, ha, now we're coming tomorrow, because it happened to me like 2 days ago, and I was like, oh, don't drop the ball on me now, bro. Don't do this to me. Okay. So, I am going to go into this shade right here, and I'm going to put that in my outer V. Ooh, I'm going to get hiccups, too. Woo! Okay. And just attempting to diffuse this out. And add depth. Even though my real goal is going to be to smother it in this beautiful peachy, goldy, pinky, shifty shade anyway, so whatevs. Just doing the same thing to the other side. Mama needs some new brushes. That's all there is to it. Okay. Like, this is an old one. This is a 433, like a Morphe M4333. 3333333. I'm putting all the threes in there. But I've had it for a really long time, so I need to stop hanging on and just get some more. Okay. And doing this to this side. I was actually hoping to catch some like Valentine's Day sales, but I haven't seen a whole lot that is really like getting me excited, because I either already own it or isn't enough to entice me. So I pretty much am like trying really hard to not buy a bunch of new stuff. Yeah, I know. That's in my thoughts and prayers. But I'm trying really hard not to buy a bunch of new stuff unless it's really, really on a good deal. And by good deal, I mean like it's a new collection and I really want it. And if it's limited edition, especially, like, I'm like, okay. Not like a company that's like, it's limited edition and then they keep it. I hate that. That drives me bonkers. Well, kind of. It kind of drives me bonkers because you've got the rush of people that are going, oh, it's limited edition, I've got to have it. And then you've got people that really want it and didn't get it and they've missed out. So I kind of see it from both sides of the fence. But in any case, back to the point. So really, unless something's like 30, 40, 50, 100% off, I'm trying not to buy it. But I regret not getting more at Black Friday and Cyber Monday last year. Like, I kind of regret it. But then I'm kind of proud of myself for not going, like, cray, which happens and happens easily. Because I feel like sales have been getting better in that sense. At least with some of the brands I like to shop with. The only place that I will be excluding from this list is Sephora. Like, I love you, Sephora, but you need to get your crap together. You're making me angry. I've actually reached out. They did, like, they've done a couple of, like, Rouge things where they reach out and they try to do, oh my gosh, I said reach out like 6 times. Where they try to get people's opinions, where you're like a beta and a study, like, what do you think about this point system? Well, unless it matches Ulta's, I'm not impressed. So, you know what I'm saying? It's very frustrating. It's, as a consumer, especially as a consumer that has been a Rouge member for many, many years, I'm really frustrated that they are not taking anybody's feedback seriously. Like, they just don't seem to care. Like, they actually got rid of the flash 2-day shipping. Sorry, there's like I have a brush hair on my face. And that was irritating. You know, that was like one of the few things that was kind of nice to have with them. Because the point system's laughable and their rewards are even worse. Like, they just frustrate me, like, really badly. And last year, they had offered a 30% off, like, makeup to, it was like a targeted coupon to just specific, like, customers that hadn't been there in, like, a while or whatever. Which I get, you're trying to drive in more business. But how about working the people that have been loyal and spent their money with you for years? Like, it's very frustrating. Like, I'm going to be honest, if I don't get a coupon this year for 30% off of some makeup from Sephora for being a Rouge member, I'm going to be salty. I'm salty right now. I'm salty. It makes me, like, really frustrated with them as a company. Because there's, you know, Ulta kicking butt, literally just giving multipliers on all kinds of stuff all the time and offering 20% off coupons to anybody, which is great. I love that. Like, I'm for that. Go Ulta. And in fact, another thing, since we're here and I'm ranting, I really don't understand why Sephora, when you get a Sephora card, you cannot double up that discount with any other coupon that's going on. Where Ulta, you can. Don't let somebody tell you you can't. I've actually been told, because I was going to get an Ulta card a while back, a long time ago now, and I was told that you can't use both, like, that reward you get with that and a coupon code at the same time. And then I was informed that that was completely incorrect, and I didn't do it. So, in any case, it's just frustrating. I don't understand why a company like Sephora that makes money hand over fist and has some of the biggest retailers inside of their store can't care about their employees. Why don't you care about your employees? Can't care about their customers in that sense. Like, you've got the people working in the stores, and they're working really hard, and they try. At least the ones where I'm at, I've got a store near me that is really good. The people are really nice. You know, for the most part, I don't feel terrible. I have a lot of sensitivity with my skin, so I do a fair share of returning, and they don't make me feel like a pile of crap because it doesn't work out. Like, sometimes I can take a sample home and it'll work fine, and then I take it, then I buy something, and then my skin is awful. Like, I'll either have a rosacea blowout, or my eyes will swell shut, or I'll get hives. It's crazy. Like, my skin is not a good time. In any case, I've rambled. I digress. So, now that I have that in the outer of my eyes, although I think this side might be out further, and I just lost that thing. For real. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna bring it out slightly further here. No extra product, just trying to bring it out further. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Any case, so, man, this is just so gorgeous. I'm like, that was awkward, but hi. I am going to take my Sonia Builder Pro Sonia G. Oh my gosh. Why can't I put the G on your name? I'm so sorry. You deserve respect. You deserve more respect than my brain wants to give anybody. And I'm going to go into this gorgeous, shifty, like, amazing, peachy, orangey, pinky, goldy, beautiful shade. I love you. I love you so much. And I'm going to do it dry first. Oh my gosh. I don't even need to worry about it. That is beautiful. Sorry, that was loud, but that shade is just so gorgeous. I can't even hang. Like, I also have the Ritualistic Rose quad that Pat McGrath did for holiday in her Opulence collection, and I was kind of worried that these would be too similar, but they're just not. Like, that one's actually a little bit more glittery and chunky, but it's so, they're both unique. They're both unique in their own special ways, and I have a place in my heart for both of them. Yes, I do. Okay. Oh my gosh. I promise I will get a picture when this video is over, because I can't, like, awkward. So awkward. That's so awkward. Maybe, no, nope. Okay, well, in any case, I swear I'll get a picture. It's, like, way better than it seems, like, this color. I love you. Oh, I don't know if you can hear her, but my cat is outside the door. She is not pleased that I have not let her in here. I'm in trouble. And I'm also just taking that underneath the lash line as well, because I like it. Oh my gosh, sorry, it's just so gorgeous. I'm, like, really sad that this is not. I wonder if, you know what? I got a light. I'll be right back. Okay, so this lighting is vastly better. I mean, it's not a lot. I just kind of turned it so that the window light would get in here, as opposed to, like, the weird lighting that was in a different direction. So, in any case, I went ahead and just put on eyeliner and mascara and did my eyebrows while I was away attempting to fix this. But now all I've got left to do is put on lipstick, and I will also probably put on lip gloss, because I love lip gloss. And in keeping with the Pat McGrath theme in this video, I am going to be using her color, I think it's her Lux Trance and Realness, which is gorgeous. I don't have it here in front of me, so I'm just going to use this. Oh, Lord. So there's that. That's my other cat you may hear in the hallway. They have food. They have water. They have all the necessities that they could possibly ever want, but they want in this room. And then I'm going to use her gloss in Pale Fire Nectar, which is, like, probably one of the prettiest colors. Actually, let's see if I can. Ooh. It's still not doing it justice, though, because it's got so many gorgeous reflexes. It's almost like a liquefied version of the shade that I have on my lid. I like, blinked at you really weirdly. So there's that. And then for my scent of the day, if you will, I think this is actually just, and it is the Victoria's Secret in Incredible. And it is incredible. I don't even know. It's like, got a little bit of vanilla. It's very musky, but, like, in the best possible way. And it's kind of like a, I don't know, it's just a deep, very sensual scent. I love it. I'm gonna spritz it. I think I got some in my mouth. Oh my gosh, that was terrible, but whatever. Okay, so anyways, I really hope that this was at all helpful to you guys. And I'm actually gonna go in a little bit closer, so hopefully you guys can see, like, the actual eye look, because I'm telling you, like, this is still not even doing it justice. Those shades in her palette are just, like, top notch and beautiful and gorgeous, and I just love them. And in any case, so again, it was the Pat McGrath, and this is her Divine Rose palette, and it is beautiful. And I hope you guys got to pick it up yesterday, because it was truly, like, it's one of my favorites that she has. That and Bronze Seduction, and a couple other ones. Okay, I like all of her palettes, in any case. If you guys have any questions, comments, or thoughts, please leave them down below, because I definitely always want to hear it. If you have any thoughts on how to streamline my face at all, I would certainly appreciate hearing that, because I always am looking for help to kind of step up my game. My game's not the best, so anything I can do to improve it is appreciated and welcome, and I really hope that no matter what you guys are doing this Valentine's Day, that you are having the best day, and that you get to do whatever you want and have fun, and you don't need somebody to have a great time. And especially, like, if I was not married, I would just be sitting in my pajamas eating quarts and gallons of ice cream and probably Hacienda and watching TV. I just started watching The Office because I'm like the last one to the game ever, and I love The Office, except for I'm like in the last season and a half or whatever, so I'm kind of like, it's bittersweet. If you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. So in any case, it's really good. I'm really sad. Everything else that I like to watch, I'm like waiting on new seasons of. Like, I love The Witcher. That was really good. Yeah, I like Stranger Things. They just put up a new trailer for today, so I'm super excited about that. Can't wait for that. I have to wait like a whole year for You, and I'm like heartbroken because, like, with stalker tendencies, man, they're right up my alley. Like, husband, I know eventually you will watch this video. You know I would stalk you so hard, just saying. Anyway, that was like way too much information, but how you doing? If you could just like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for future videos. And I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and I hope that you have a great day.